Hello everybody, this is All's House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Banner Saga 2. In the previous episode, we met the Horseborn, aka this world's equivalent to centaurs. And they joined us. And reading what I've seen in the guide, we have a very important decision coming up and what appears to be a fair amount of battles. Potentially. So yeah, now, in between episodes, I did try and do actual grinding at the training hall to try and get people up to, about 30 kills. Then I realized just how time-consuming that was if I was going to do it for every hero, and there were a fair amount of heroes in a Let's Caravan. So, I basically did save editing to give everybody about 30 kills or so, as you can see. Now, I don't think this is cheating, this is just time saving, because here's the thing. I don't spend anything to do any training. No supplies get used, no time goes by. And I'm not gaining anything from the training other than kills. So I just see this as saving time. Okay. Without further ado... And I'm not promoting anyone right... Well, actually, no. I think I'm going to promote Scathach. Just so I can see what he gets at rank 6. Mule Kick. Okay. So he gets the same ability that his buddy already has. Okay, let's get Break and Strength up. I probably don't need to max out his Break, but it's still not a bad idea. Okay, now let's move on. You notice the archer Nid because she is standing perfectly still, looking out into the distance. Let me guess, you see more grass? When she turns to you, she's not smiling. Dredge, she says quietly. How is that possible, you ask, knowing better than to doubt her sight. I thought we lost them at the chasm. You can only make out a dust cloud on the horizon, which means they can make out the one produced by the caravan, and it's heading the same direction as you, towards Lundar. The Valka walks to your side and says, I was afraid of this. The cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. It's like that damn crevice at Seagarholm all over again, Hakon says. The dredge were just pouring out of it. Does that mean they could appear almost anywhere? Yes, but let's not panic the caravan. Just keep moving. Oh boy.
Lundar, the Archer's Haven, home to the finest fletchers in the world, though it appears beset with war.
Horseborn, why are they attacking? Looks like Dredge are hitting the town too. Sow sweat, this is bad. Lundar is fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Hakon's been warring long before you were ever born. His worried look is unsettling. Yeah, when a guy who's known war his whole life is worried, be concerned. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls, since they usually fight in open fields, he says. Ubin's the only one old enough to actually know, but it doesn't really matter because those walls will barely slow the dredge. And if those dredge flatten this town, we're defenseless out on these plains, Ivor says. What are the Horseborn after? All eyes turn to Roic, Deirdre, and Scathach. The 3 Horseborn in your caravan are pointing and talking excitedly in their own language. Deirdre nods towards Roic, tossing her head and baring her teeth. You are surprised by the look of savage fury on their faces as the couple takes off without warning, charging the attacking Horseborn. While Scathach remains behind, he clearly wants to join them, but he awaits your decision. They could die on their own, Oddleaf shouts, not hesitating to follow Roic and Deirdre. Ivor sighs. She's lost her mind over those new members of the clan. Might lose her life for it, too. He looks at you. We could fight Dredge or Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. If we're splitting up, my Varl are hitting the Dredge. We're good at that. Yingvar can do what he wants. He always has. You consider your options. Let's stop the Horseborn and deal with the Dredge later leads to burnt houses and burnt market, which is the worst possible choice. We're not doing that. We'll split up and meet back in town, followed by I've made my decision, gets you progress, but you lose some respect from Rugga. So, not happening. Scathach, why did they take off like that? We'll return to the same options. So, let's start with that. Scathach bites his lips and flips his mane left and right. Return fight? He's either nervous and hiding something or cannot find the right words. Hakon spits. We don't have time to figure out his stomps and tail whipping. The best option for this is to defend the town from the Dredge. Don't worry about Oddleaf and the Horseborn, they will not die regardless. Oddleaf will have to handle herself out there, you shout. We have to stop the Dredge here. Hakon leads the Varl and fighters through a breach in the wall and towards the heaviest fighting. There are more of them than trained fighters with you, but smart tactics could win this fight. Many of your clansmen will die unless you are victorious. Now listen to me. Governor Rugga says, my man Dagger can get behind these Dredge and make short work of them, but he'll need some help. Prince Ludin overhears him and says, I'll go. I've been sheltered long enough. It's not the kind of king I want to be. You look at Hakon, who shrugs. This is a decision that kind of determines how you want this one to end. It's kind of like the Alette and Rook decision, in which, well, not exactly like that. This is a decision that will basically force a decision later on, if you want the best outcome. I want to say what it is, but I don't want to spoil anything. But basically, you'll be forced to pick a side between one person and Rugga. And depending on your decision here, one of the two will be a better decision. Now then, our choices here are send Dagger and Ludin to dispatch Dredge from behind. There is a battle, Ludin will die, he always does, and you get Ormhilder's Bangle. You get a level 8, which is a level 8 item, level 8 item, 20% chance to divert armor attacks, 10% chance to dodge strength attacks, 1 strength resist, and 1 armor. If you are with Alette. We'll stick together and rout them out, gets you a battle, and you lose 5 fighters later on. There is another option, but that only appears if Ludin is already dead from Banner Saga 1. It is send Dagger and Aleo to dispatch the Dredge from behind. There is a battle, no one dies, but like I said, it's only available if Ludin is already dead. Honestly, I'm not with Rugga. I'm not going to side with him on this. Well, I'm not going to side with him. Guys, I don't quite subscribe to his way of thinking. We'll stick together and rout them. A damn bloodletting for this caravan, Rugga says. I thought you wanted to save lives. Let Dagger help. This is what he was made for. Ignore Rugga and engage the enemy. You nod to the Varl King and he lifts his axe, shouting, Charge! Now then, Oddleaf's gone, so we need to pick somebody else to join us. We could go... Excuse me. Avon's gonna stay just because he's the only one right now who can repair armor. Eagle would be a good tank. I don't really need to worry about kills anymore. I could bring in Yursa just so I have another ranged unit. But I'd have to spend a fair amount of our renown to rank her up. Get her to a good level. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I could just bring a second Varl. Whoops. Too far. Too many clicks. You know what? I'm gonna bring a second Varl. Okay, I got two big guys here. We got a Sunslinger. Two of them, actually. And a Fire Slinger. And then we got a couple of Grunts. Vicious Grunts, but Grunts all the same. I think I'm gonna want Hakon and Ivor intercepting these two. Hogan, I can send after these guys with some backup from Alette. And I've never used the well, did we have a battle previously after getting the Horseborn? We might have. From a random event. Let's see. Avon, I'm going to keep you towards the back because these two are probably going to be getting hit the most. I really should give something to Hakon to boost his armor, but oh well. Make him a pseudo-berserker. Okay, who's next? This big guy? Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna move Ivor here. Intercept, but not be close enough to get hit by them. Let's see. That Sunslinger's next. I'm not too worried about their Sunstrike. So, let's have Hakon start moving in and start smashing his armor. Because this guy's strength and this guy's strength is below our armor threshold. Alright, and yeah, he can move again. Alright, so good hit and run tactics. And go on Overwatch. And Hogan, you move in to protect her. Seems like they're all set on going after her Varl. Can't hit anyone with the arc lightning, and nobody's taken any damage. No point in hitting this one, because I'd basically just kill him. And I have unintentionally hemmed Ivor in. Whoops. Roek moves next, so he can move out of the way so Ivor can get in there. You know what? Let's move in here. Go for a Tempest. That gets a lot of them. Oh, and... oh, right. Overwatch. Nice. Alright, these guys are weakened enough. Well, this one could still probably get some damage off on Hakon. As could the Sunstriker. Now, bear in mind, all these extra kills aren't giving my guys anything extra. Keep fighting. They may seem endless, but we can beat them. Like I was saying, it... oh. What is that? Barb Hurler. Barb Hurler. Stone egg hatches into a skulker if not destroyed. Okay. I think we're going to want to take that one out as soon as possible. Thankfully, Roick's in position to be able to do that soon. Okay, I'll let you move up here and go on to Overwatch. Won't be able to move without getting hit. Well, some of them might be able to. Hogan, I need you moving in. Avind, I think we're gonna want you to mend Hakon's armor. Sure, he's not missing much, but it's enough. Heh. Deflected. Alright, let's go for a Tempest and hope that I don't hit. Damn it. More dredge! Fight on! Ugh, more of these barb slingers. And I can't reach either one of them. Wait. Actually, I can. Guys, I don't want to have to deal with those skulkers. Shame I can't also attack. But so be it. Yeah, saw that coming. Alright, I need to start taking these guys out. Alright, go for the bloody flail. That was probably about the worst outcome I could have had. Go for another mend on Hakon. Oof. Okay, Ivor, you go for a Tempest. We'll start going clockwise from target. So if I go for this one, he should also hit this one and not hit Hakon? Wait, no, I was thinking... Ah, I'm an idiot. I was thinking counterclockwise. Ah! Oh, Roex. Not in a good spot right now. Take out the Barb Slinger. Tilu Renown. Or Tiulu. Keep fighting. We'll outlast them. Yeah, actually we will. Got a very unnecessary crit. All I can do is start breaking armor. Not in the best position, but maybe I can get an arc lightning off? Okay, nope, not battering ram. Let's do this again. We're going clockwise this way around, so I should hit both of these guys and not my allies. There we go. Alright, take him out. Ah, that figures. Gotta take this thing out immediately. How many more of them are there? I need to get a mend going on Ivor. Now I could have gone for an arc lightning, but actually it would have been better to go for the arc lightning. Oh well. Tempest, hit this one, take them out. Hakon, unfortunately, can't do anything. So I'll just start moving him this way. And unfortunately, he's now directional from Ivor, so I wouldn't be able to do a arc lightning if I wanted to without risking damage to Ivor. Yeah, I can only do one. Who's next? This one? This one dies then. Yep. Yeah, in retrospect, not a good decision. And so other than that stuff towards the end, I'd say I did fairly well. I really wish this would stick around. 14 renown. Tilu, defeat 3 enemies with male horseborn Tiulu. And a whole lot of renown. Your army shatters the last of the armored foes. Cheers ring out and you collect yourself for a moment. It's not over. The dreads were only part of this war. He motions to something behind you. You turn and see Oddleaf supported by a bloody Roek and a limping Deirdre. All 3 stagger towards you. It was stupid of me, I know, she says. The villagers helped where they could, but Horseborn are so quick. She drops to her knees in fatigue. You look at all the destruction around you, the loss of life, and try to find some meaning to it. Even before your breathing slows, an older man runs up shouting, "They kicked their way through! The mangy hoofed monsters are in our town!" The Horseborn, you ask? Call them what you want, but they're everywhere. They're hitting the homes, the market, even those rich folk hiding out in the Great Hall. He spits at the last mention. After that last fight, we should stay together, Moger says. We'll only be able to save one of those places, but that's better than nothing. You understand his caution and realize you can't be everywhere at once, but you might be able to save 2 places with 2 separate groups. Before you respond, the townsman says, the houses are full of families, and all our supplies are near the market, but I beg of you, save the families. They're the heart of Lundar. Okay, I thought this was a decision. Okay. There is another decision if you decide to go after the Horseborn instead of the Dredge. Goes like this. Oddleaf is hemmed in near 2 Horseborn. You assume are Roak and Deirdre. But the kicked-up dust clouds blur your sight. We can drive a wedge straight for her, Ivor says, but these Horseborn are fast. If they flank us, we'll take heavy losses. We have to save Oddleaf and the others, get to a battle with Roak, Deirdre, and Oddleaf at your side. Or shield wall, advance slowly and keep them from flanking us. Battle, and Roak and Deirdre are wounded. Now, in this situation, it might seem like the better option is we'll save as many as we can split up, but actually the better option is we can't afford to split up, where you will save 1 location. We can't afford to split up. So, whose lucky day is it? The merchants, townsfolk, or those up in the Great Hall? Now, you have a choice to make. Well, obviously you have a choice to make. There are many different things. Save the families in the houses means you'll save the homes. Actually, I'll save discussing that one later. Those supplies at the market will save us. You basically save the market. You get 112 supplies later on. The fighters in the Great Hall can help us with the rest. Means you save only the Great Hall. You get 10 clansmen, 33 fighters, and later on 51 fighters. If you choose to save 2 places, you can choose to save the homes and the homes in the Great Hall. That gets you 51 fighters and 203 clansmen later on. Homes and Market saved gets you 112 supplies and 203 clansmen later on. Market and Great Hall gets you 112 supplies and 51 fighters later on. And apparently the later on is the start of Chapter 12. Not sure why. However, if you save only the homes with we'll save the families in the houses, and later on make a decision that I will get to when we get to it, you get 5 renown, 181 clansmen, 120 supplies, Solvi's Method, which is a level 9 item that gets you +2 range, -2 armor, and knockback on strength attacks of +3, or 3+. Apparently it's an amazing item for archers, and later on you get 203 clansmen. I think you know what choice we're going to make. We'll save the families in the houses. And we get another battle. And you know what? I kind of want to try out her poison-tipped ability. And she also gets pinned at this promotion. The Horseborn spears her target and pins him to the ground, dealing damage and inhibiting movement. Okay. Seems good. Oh, right, I also gotta... Where is she? Ah, there she is. Let's see, that's already maxed out, so let's just dump it into her strength. What is it going to cost for this promotion? 15? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off. And I had forgotten to give Scathach and Ivor any items. What can we give them? Knockback on strength 3, +2 will per kill, +1 strength. That actually might be good. +2 to all talents. Ivor doesn't even have any talents yet. Acylized Trail, +2 will, +2 strength. And also, I don't need to go into there. Not a bad idea. Then again, giving extra will to Scathach might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one to Scathach. Actually, I'm gonna be... Why am I giving anything to Scathach? I'm just gonna be taking him out of the fight. Oh. Huh. Didn't even notice, but we have just ran out of time. Let me just finish this up, and I'll give Gormer's statue to Ivor. I don't think I'm gonna stick with this crew. Okay, so... We're out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna have to save this battle for next time. But, anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.